what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Crash Bandicoot N Sane Trilogy.
Yay!
It's time for Lights Out in Crash 1. So this level is... How do I explain this? Lights
I saw the
Out.
TV guy.
Yep, the TP guy was... There he is again.
Ah! There he is!
Like for the TP man. So this level, you use the little tiki guy to light up your path, and this level gave me...
Oh my gosh.
A little bit of a hard time.
I think I saw
on
you
the live
playing this
stream.
a
Yep.
tiny bit, but I think I had to leave because
you
I
had
couldn't.
stuff to do. So, the best way... Oh.
Yeah, this is the cool looking one with the castle.
Yep, this is a cool one with the castle and the lights. The best way to do this one is you have to basically speed run it. So everything needs to be timed perfectly as you run, because that little dude that's right next to you, he will only be lit for a limited amount of time. And once it goes dark, you're not going to be able to see where the gaps are.
Oh my gosh.
Luckily, there are a couple checkpoints spaced throughout this level.
Whoa.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, let's do it.
Ah, there we go.
Oh my gosh. No, they have moving platforms and it's lit.
But even though because it has moving platforms and stuff like that, you still have to book it because, you know, oh, yeah, I made you like, what is he doing?
Actually, it made my heart jump for a second there. I don't know.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Come on, Kwing, you can do it.
Wait for it. All right, so yeah, we have tons of light. I think we're gonna do this. I think we're totally gonna do this. So we should be. Oh no! See now, there we go.
Okay, good.
I was gonna say.
Man, this level is lit.
Oh no, you didn't. No.
No, what? You thought I was making some kind of catchphrase or like slang? I'm just saying it's lit by that tiki guy. I don't know.
Okay. All right, I'll give you that.
But
all right.
man, it is lit. Okay, what were you saying?
Well,
I'm sorry.
Now comes the part where we have to avoid like those.
Oh. Okay, good.
Whoa! That was close. That was way too close. That was a close shave. Oh, no. Oh, great.
And that sounds like a Bubsy. Oh, yeah, you could tell where the platforms are by where the rat's eyes are. Kind of.
That's not good enough.
Not really, because...
No.
Okay.
All right, we can't pace ourselves. This is definitely a level that you want to race through it. So, I mean, I'm trying to remember how many lives I went through, like, doing this the first time. I probably died... Because it was live and stuff like that, you're doing the online interaction. You also have the pressure of people watching you.
Yeah.
And since this is a more relaxed setting for recording gameplay and stuff like that.
There's no people watching you, just me.
Nope, just you and the cats. So, I mean, I can deal with just a few eyes, but a few hundred? No, thank you. And the rats don't count.
Whoa!
No!
Whoa.
Come on, stay lit! Stay lit! Why? Why are you going out?
I know, you still have the tiki guy. Oh my gosh! No!
What was I even standing on? All right, we got to do this faster. Come on, gotta go quick. Just have to breeze through this. Just gotta blaze this trail really fast. Don't stop believing. Whoa! Keep going. Yeah! There we go. All right, we still have plenty of light as long as we... No! May as well die. Dang it. How many lives is this gonna take? So apparently the slippery slopes level, everybody said was the hardest level in Crash, and I didn't do too bad in it. Like the one from yesterday. So I didn't know that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Okay, so there's only a couple more scary, like, obstacles left. Keep going. Yes! Booyah!
Could go all the way!
There we go. 4 minutes.
Wipe the sweat off there. Only 3 boxes!
Yeah, that's one actually that I probably could go through and get the gem.
Is he smiling or he's just kind of like clenching his teeth?
He's a little tense. He's not sure what he wants. He's kind of like...
He's like, that was difficult to watch.
That was very difficult to watch. That wasn't bad though.
He has to watch all your gameplay, so he's used to being tense. Actually, he has to watch everyone's gameplay on this game. That's why he's always clenching his teeth. That's the expression he makes when somebody dies.
Oh, this one. Okay, so during the live stream, I actually had to put on the Breath of the Wild soundtrack.
Oh, yeah.
But Amber was also talking to me all excited, like, about, like, everything in the world. So, I mean, and plus people were yelling at me, like, this level's not that hard, what are you doing wrong? Because I was overshooting platforms, I was having all kinds of...
I have the power of distraction. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Sorry.
We have, we're 20 lives. We're good. We're good.
I'm just gonna pretend that live stream didn't exist, because I think I was trying to do... I was just being really weird. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, but that Goner live stream was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. So, I mean, there's only a couple levels left. I mean, that'd be great if we can fix this, then, you know, when we go to New York, we just have to work on Switch stuff. And then we come back, we'll work on Crash 2.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take to...
Oh, you're extra guy!
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Boo! Yeah.
I don't remember those boulders.
Whoa!
I'm so happy. It's like there's some...
Oh! Why
Almost.
did I do that?
It was a bridge too far. Thinking Bubsy Bobcat.
And there seems to be a lot of confusion. People are like, are you not gonna do Crash 2 because you're so bad at Crash 1? It's like, everybody tells me with my platforming past, I will have no problems beating Crash 2 or 3. The only thing that people told me to be wary of is vehicle levels. But as long as the vehicle levels aren't anything reminiscent to Battletoads, I think we should be good.
Oh my gosh, Battletoads!
Oh, yeah.
I hate that. I could never get...
I've broken controller on Battletoads, especially the vehicle part.
I think that's where, when I went to my friend's house to play Battletoads, I'd never been past the 3rd level. And then she inserted the Game Genie, and I was able to see other levels, and I was like, oh. She's like, I don't worry if I die, I just use this. And I'm like, what is that?
It's
Game
actually
Genie?
not bad to use the Game Genie because even though you're cheating, you actually learn the layout of the level, and then over time,
then you can get better.
It's like training wheels. You take the training wheels off when you're comfortable, and then you do it.
I never had the Game Genie, so when I went to her house, I was like, oh, there are more levels? I thought there was a winter level or something. I don't know. But yeah, that was cool.
It's really hard to beat the Ninja Gaiden trilogy using Game Genie, though. So, I mean, it doesn't really give you that much of an advantage. It's still pretty difficult. But, I mean, if I had to play through Ninja Gaiden again, like for gamer cred or whatever, I would have to use Game Genie because you have to be quick.
Because of your reflexes.
No, because of the respawning enemies like every 15 to 10 seconds.
Yeah, but you could beat it when you were little.
Well, yeah, that's because I had nothing else to do and I was usually home alone, so.
I know, that's the joys of being a child.
And, you know, I guess I didn't really need to rely on, like, modern things like air conditioning and things like that, so the uncomfortableness of the hot, sweaty room with just a fan blowing and, you know, some, like, fresh fruit in a bowl, that was my incentive to just play through it all the time, because my parents told me that until I beat every game that they bought me, I couldn't get a new game.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
So I had to beat every game that I owned when I was a little kid.
If that happened for me, I would have never had another game because I didn't beat any of them.
There was one game I almost didn't beat, and my dad like came upstairs because he saw me crying, and the name of that game was Total Recall on the NES, which is a terrible game.
Why would they say you had to beat it? That's terrible.
Because games were like $70
So your family basically had to make you like it. That was kind of like
hardcore training.
That was hardcore training. That's kind of like the way my family.
He changed his stance by the time the Super Nintendo came out because like I was beating so many Super Nintendo games because the curve of games, I would say the difficulty went down a little bit by the time of the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, and that's when, you know, I would get $5 on a Friday to go down to Mr. Pete's and I'd come back with 10 games and I wouldn't need to worry about buying them because by the time the weekend was over, I would have beaten all those games.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair though, unless you the parent have beaten the game too.
I would have taken that challenge. He actually rescinded a lot of that stuff because he didn't know. I mean, you know.
Yeah, because he probably didn't realize how horribly hard some of those.
In fact, my dad can't make it past the first level of Total Recall with the midgets.
But he expected his son to beat it.
I got to level 4. That's as far as I can go. I think there's 6 worlds or 6 levels in Total Recall. Oh, Total Recall is a stupid game.
So is that based off of the movie?
Yeah.
With Arnold?
Yep.
Yeah, I actually liked the modern movie, but I have to say the old movie was more intense and dramatic and cool because it had Arnold in it. The modern Turtle, the remake was kind of cool, but I don't think it... Without Arnold, it just wasn't the same.
They did remake Total Recall?
Yeah, they had it in the last couple years. They had it with, oh my gosh. I think, is it Justin Timberlake's wife for the girl?
I don't know. I don't follow celebrities.
I forgot who the guy was.
Yes. There we go.
It wasn't too bad. I thought it was
Why am I
interesting.
so bad? It's not that I'm bad at 3D platformers. I'm bad at 3D crash platformers.
It was the same plot generally, but they did take some...
Boom.
There were some differences.
You want to know what a fun game was that I really liked playing on the NES that everybody hated? RoboCop.
Oh yeah. You know what I think they took out of Total Recall? They made it PG-13, the modern one.
Well, they made RoboCop PG-13.
So it's not rated R anymore, the remake. So they took out the very end on Mars.
Yeah, let's not...
That thing that happened. They took that out. That was not in the remake.
Yeah. No, but that game...
kind of ruins the movie, though.
Do you know what was kind of harder? And I don't understand this. Why were the games that were about cutesy characters were harder than some of the other, like, NES titles that people, like, to this day will never play because of bad memories? Rocky and Bullwinkle on the NES was actually a very hard game. I beat it, but it was terribly done. And it was like these cutesy characters, you know, some of their games are, almost unbeatable. And it's just, it's funny because it's like, they take that time, it's like, okay, we're gonna take this great, beloved children's property, and we're gonna make a video game on it.
Oh, yeah.
And we're gonna make children cry.
Alright, that was my feeling because I only had like 4 or 5 games on my Sega in the entirety of the time that I had the Sega. And they were slowly, like at first there was just 1 game, and then there was 2. And they were usually garage sale games. So like, when my family got me Toy Story for the Sega, I was like, yay! You know, I love this movie. And then once I get to Buzz Lightyear, once I got to the Buzz Lightyear boss,
the Toy Story game on Genesis.
I was done.
Oh.
I was like, I hate this game. I was so sad too because I wanted to see the rest of the game because I loved the movie.
How far did you get?
That was it. The Buzz Lightyear boss. I never beat him.
You got to the Buzz Lightyear boss, so that means you completed...
I've got to him several times, but I could never beat him.
Wait, if you got to the Buzz Lightyear boss, that means you actually did really well.
That's the furthest I got in the game, though.
Wait, no, is Buzz Lightyear the first? I'll have to look it up. I don't remember, because I had the Super Nintendo version. I don't remember, because I struggled with the RC car levels.
I don't even know if I got that far.
I'm pretty sure that Buzz Lightyear is like midway through the game, like as a boss. Because you play as Woody, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to beat Buzz because he's like laughing at you saying like that he's basically, it's like he's a better toy than you. So you have to beat him and he's throwing stuff at you and it made me hate Buzz because I usually like Buzz. Yeah. I mean, that is one of my dreams for the future. Like, one of my all-time dreams is to, you know, finally beat that Buzz Lightyear boss. I mean, I would love to play. I would love to go through that and watch you beat that boss. Or you could train me to attempt to beat him.
Well, I keep hearing, I believe, I might be wrong in this, but I think the Super Nintendo version of Toy Story is actually harder than the Genesis. I think the Genesis one was more balanced.
Well, I couldn't even do the Genesis one. Luke, watch out!
Oh. We're fine.
Alright. Well,
I know, that was kind of
more balanced then.
Dynamite.
That's nice, but I still couldn't beat the...
Is it just me or does that cloud in the background look like a bat symbol?
Yeah, it kind of does.
It did. It totally did.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got all the boxes? No, we got all the bonus boxes. Yeah.
Yeah, and the other game that I couldn't deal with was
this part.
Echo the Dolphin, but that was because I had no idea where the
I beat Echo the Dolphin.
I could not figure out where it was swimming.
I beat Echo the Dolphin.
I had no idea what I was doing.
On a Friday night of a sleepover.
I couldn't even get past like the second part of Echo the Dolphin, second level area. I couldn't figure out where I was supposed
Oh my gosh!
Was I supposed to jump over something? Oh,
I think he's dead.
$63.
63 bucks is a pain. He's just like, shake it off, I'm fine.
The only games that I was inspired to continue to play were Sonic. That's why I loved Sonic. I love Sonic to this day. He's one of my favorites, even though he trolled me constantly, tapping his foot, staring at me, saying that I needed to go faster.
Mm-hmm.
He made me a little bit angry, but it was good for me. It was good. I needed the criticism, you know, constructive criticism.
So, are you excited about Sonic Mania, like in August?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I love Sonic, but you know, I'm like I even told you, like when you were first talking to me about what games I'd played, and I was like, I'm a Sonic player, and you're like, oh, you're a Sonic player, and I was like, I know, but I was like, I don't play it well. I just like to play it. I try my best. And then I was like, I don't know if I count as a Sonic player or a gamer because I play games, but I'm not very good at them. And you're like, well, I think a gamer is someone who likes playing games, and then you made me feel better about it. Mm-hmm. Because...
Do you remember this level?
Yeah, I do.
The one who played it in the live stream.
Oh, yeah, I do. You jump forward and then, die. This one is...
Well, this one you have to avoid the red pipes or the orange pipes, depending on, you know, how you perceive colors. They will incinerate you if you touch them, but the ice pipes you can actually stand on top of.
Yeah.
And along the way, they have a lot of these little guys guarding your path.
I should play Sonic again on the Retron, because I was playing the Sonic 2.
When your brother was here.
Which is probably one of my favorites. Yeah, definitely. Because he likes the old... Because he hasn't really played a lot of the newer games, because my brother kind of stopped gaming after he started going to college, so he just stopped. He used to play a lot of the same, like, older games, like, Final Fantasy, NES, and a lot of those old games, Castlevania, and that's the kind of stuff they were into. Yeah,
when I talk to him, he likes retro games. He likes things from, and retro for him is still like NES through Super Nintendo and stuff like that.
Even though right now retro is like
N64,
PS1, N64.
Yep.
But yeah, it's been so long because he's been going to college forever, so it's like... He's gonna, like, look up and be like, oh, wait, there's a world out here. There's new game systems.
Ah, see?
Oh, no. Yeah, but it would be cool. I would love to, maybe we'll even be able to have him. Yeah, that would be cool.
That's the plan.
Yeah, have him out here, play some retro games on the Retron. It'd be fun.
I think he'd like the NES Classic, too. Which we have, like, right down there. I've only hooked it up like a couple times. I really want the Super Nintendo Classic.
Oh, I know. What is up with that?
Well, I have a plan. They're opening reserves up in August, like at a lot of these stores at like Toys R Us and Walmart and things like that.
Oh my gosh, August, great. Yeah.
Late August.
Okay, yeah.
Which is stupid. They should be having pre-orders like now because
why
it comes
did
out
they
September.
Announce it? Get everyone's blood pressure to spike high, you know, sky high, and then we're waiting. We're not eating, sleeping, or going to work, waiting for them to announce it, and they're doing nothing. It just really annoys me.
You know what's going to end up happening. We're going to end up buying a UK one again because that's what our NES Classic is.
But how can we a UK? Can it plug into the wall? Do we have to get an adapter? I don't even know how that works.
It uses a USB like charger adapter.
Oh.
So basically like an Android charger thing. Something like that.
Okay.
It's not a real system.
Why does it matter if we can get it from the UK, I guess?
Well, I mean, it's going to be a couple more $100 because I mean, the thing's only supposed to be like $70.
What are we gonna? What else can we do? I mean, there's no way that we can even know when this thing is gonna go on sale. I know. Well, that'll be our backup plan. So watch out, UK. We're trying to get your.
But I'm actually surprised at the list that they have for the SNES Classic. They have
They
some
don't have
good.
a lot of games.
They have some good Super Nintendo games on there, but I wouldn't say.
Even though I am a Kirby fan, I would have not chosen Kirby's Dream Course. Even though I love the game, it's not a classic game.
No. I think they did that for copyright. I mean, Kirby's Dream Land 3 should have been on there because that's a highlight of the Super Nintendo. Dang it.
But yeah, I mean, just putting a golf game on there, I mean, come on. Nobody wants to play golf.
And also, I mean, ActRaiser didn't make it. Chrono Trigger didn't make it.
I know, right?
That's kind of crazy. I mean, yeah, Final Fantasy, whatever, but it's like Chrono Trigger was like the RPG of the system.
Oh, I know, right? And it's like the games that people are most wanting, like they didn't put on there. They just kind of put a random assortment of random games.
There's actually less games on the SNES Classic than there is on the NES Mini. Like, wow. The NES Mini had more games. You're only getting 21 games for like $70, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, that looks hard.
I want all the boxes. I want a gem. We haven't gotten a gem in some time. Need to get another one.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I frankly am disappointed with the selection, but it doesn't matter because I still need the system. So.
But how could you skip ActRaiser? I mean, that's like a classic.
I had never played that. I don't.
That's the one where it's like SimCity meets like Castlevania. So there are parts of the game where you have to like have your people like forge a society, and you got to watch over them and do all this other stuff. And then to protect them, you send in your angel, which is at night, and he goes in and fights people.
Wait, it's like Kid Icarus then, or?
I did a Retro Mondays on it like 6 years ago.
Okay, I'll have to go watch it then. ActRaiser?
ActRaiser 1 and 2, yep.
ActRaiser, okay.
That was an amazing game. And
does it have Kid Icarus in it or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Kid Icarus was benched.
Oh, okay.
This was a totally different thing.
Oh.
Although in the second game, they literally turn him into an angel, so...
Oh, okay.
Where in the first game, he was kind of like a statue that was brought to life by God's essence or something like that. It was interesting. But that was a cult classic. Chrono Trigger was a cult classic.
Yeah,
I would have gone with Diddy's Conquest over Donkey Kong Country, too. Like, Donkey Kong Country, don't get me wrong, that is a great game. But, like, the one that everybody loved was Diddy's Conquest.
Because of her little pigtails and Diddy and Dixie Kong together. Oh, if you asked me to remember one that I'm most fond of, it would be Diddy's Conquest.
Also, Turtles in Time isn't on there. Turtles in Time was a huge game for the Super Nintendo.
How could they not put Turtles? Yeah, I mean, even though I'm a super Kirby fan, why that Kirby game?
Yeah, why? You could have just had the one Kirby game, the one with the amazing art style on the Super Nintendo that was a platformer. Then you could have had Turtles in Time, and I'm trying to think what else I would put on there. I would do Chrono Trigger, Turtles in Time. I would have put
Bubsy on there.
No.
Why? I love Bubsy.
Perfect. Zelda, stop.
All right. Okay, Super Mario World.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course, the Mario games are all in it.
Know.
They even have Super Mario RPG from Square.
Well, I love Mario's Missing, but I know they wouldn't put that on there.
No, they wouldn't do that.
Because that's like, I feel like it's a select few people that enjoy doing school while they're in a game.
Apologies for the craziness in the background, people.
There's a cat
is attacking the
window.
The window.
She sees a bug and she thinks that she can get it.
Yeah, well, we'll see how that works out. Oh my gosh.
She has two sliding doors between her and the bug. But somehow she still thinks she can grab it.
Okay, this boss.
Oh no! Oh, have fun.
Actually, the easiest way to fight this guy is to jump on his, like, green henchman, and then he gets attacked. The only part that I really struggle with is, like, when he turns into that monster.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, right now, we don't have the invincibility, like, Tiki guy with us, so one hit, one death, like, right at this point.
Yeah, and you have to get up on that block and then hit him, but it's kind of hard because you don't really know where he's going to be, and you have to wait for him to get near the block so you can jump on him.
Speaking of jumping...
Yeah, maybe you should have Zelda do this level, because... Our cat, because,
Break left, break left. Come on, let's do this.
I have half a mind to go grab Zelda and just make sure she doesn't jump around.
Come on, dude.
Zelda, I have half a mind to come over there.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, so he's gonna throw a brick down and, yeah. He's like Hulk Frankenstein.
There we go.
Good job.
2 more to go. 2 more to go. That's it, you big dumb lug. Come on. No!
Oh, I guess he wasn't over for far enough.
Alright, let's try this again.
Well, I loved Bubsy, so I'm excited. I wish that he was on the, I wish there was a way to play Bubsy again, the, Super Nintendo one.
Well, I mean,
I love the first one. I think, wasn't Bubsy 2 also on the Super Nintendo? I can't remember. Or was he on a different system?
Pretty sure he was on the Super Nintendo, too.
I think they were both on the Super Nintendo. So I loved the first Bubsy a lot. I kind of liked Bubsy 2, but not as much as the first one.
I hear you. Alright, little green guys, let's do this. There we go. Alright, come on, you green dude. Whoa, 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 whoa! Careful, she's gonna hurt you.
I grabbed her from behind.
Yeah, I know, but putting her up there, she's gonna just jump back down. But we'll see. Actually, she's fascinated by the television. Nope, there she goes, looking at the thing again. There we go, that's one.
Good job.
Come on, mean, green, and ugly. Let's do this.
I wish I could.
Oh, come on!
Aw, almost there, Keith.
No, not even close.
Oh, she's doing it again.
I told you. Told you.
No.
Come on, throw your green stuff. Boom. Ah! The mojo is gone! This is bad. This is very bad. Yeah. Come on, throw your nasty potion. I dare you. Missed. Now I thought once you lose a certain number of lives, they're supposed to give you that tiki guy that's supposed to act like as a additional hit for you or something. But I'm not seeing that right now. Nope. Denied. So usually you could just stand in the corner and then those things will come like right after you, and then it's time to squish them. Boom.
Yeah, I mean, like once you get the pattern down, the only thing that annoys me about this game is the basically one hit, one kill thing, and
that was a staple of the 90s though for the longest time.
I know.
There we go. All right, it's time for you to go monster mode, Pally.
I think that's what made games more intense, though. Oh, speaking of that.
Everything's pattern based.
Everything is patterns. Yep.
Okay. Come on.
We're so hungry.
There we go. All right, we made it to
Yay!
big, mean, and ugly.
One notch left, except for that one notch will turn.
Right. Let's go, you. I got something special for you.
And he really doesn't do much except for just throw stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, why did you eat it? Ah, what have you done?
Yeah, that was not a healthy snack.
My creation.
Okay, and that's one. Let's go, Hulk Reject.
Let's go, Hulk Reject. Let's go.
Boom! One more to go. Come on.
Come on. Come here. Come here. Come on, green dude.
Take that, Jelly Green. Oh, no.
Again!
Nope.
Oh!
We get another hit on him. Actually, we have 2 more hits because of all the times we died. And that's the game!
Yay!
For green guy. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
How could his arms are tired?
Because this game was inspired by Looney Tunes.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, totally. Oh my gosh.
Looks like Tiki Dude is smiling a little bit.
Yeah, more or less.
Oh wait, not anymore.
He has like kind of a...
No, he seems sad.
Twisted eyebrow thing, like, what? Alrighty. Well, anyway, guys and gals, that's gonna do it for this episode of Crash 1. Join us next time for possibly the finale of Crash Bandicoot 1 on the Sane Trilogy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you with more Crash next time.
God bless and happy gaming. See ya!